without being completely exhausted and injured. So, when we ask ourselves about character structure, are we asking ourselves about context-driven dispositions? And how do we start to evaluate that for ourselves?
Right. I think because we're more complicated, I think it's not dispositions as much as it's predispositions, right? So in the example that you gave, right, you have a certain predisposition to be either trusting or wary, right? And that's healthy in you, right? So when you come into a setting where there's not a good reason to feel mistrustful, to feel anxious, to feel vulnerable, right? Then you feel at ease, right? So you walk into the work setting, there are people you know, there are people you like, everything is okay, right? You have a different predisposition when the context is different, right? So if the context could bring a lack of safety, then you respond accordingly with the lack of safety, right? But it's possible, certainly, those predispositions can be in unhealthy places, right? So, for example, you might have been traumatized in a certain way, or you might approach the world in a certain way because of prior experience that you may not register as trauma, but it may be that within you is a predisposition to be mistrustful. So you could walk into a room of people that you know, of people who've never meant you any harm, and still feel unsafe.